Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dom Challenge 308 Days of Bold, Positive Action. My name is Dominique Narciso, and I'm a certified high performance coach, author, and speaker, and I am committed to making one video a day that will inspire, educate, and empower you to take action, to commit to one habit every day for the rest of this year that will move you towards your goals, that will move you towards your dreams and the vision that you have for yourself. One of the greatest lessons I learned being a coach and reading the books on success and happiness and productivity is that you get different results in life when you take consistent action, consistent, bold action every day in the direction that you choose to go in. Because you're building your skills, you're building your knowledge, you're building your experience. And through that building, you are growing into a new person with new thoughts, with a new identity, and a new sense of self. All right, everyone, welcome to day number 15. Manage your energy. This is probably the most important aspect of your life. Your life force, your life force, the energy that you have physiologically, how you treat the body and the mind. You know, all of my life, I thought that, just go achieve, study hard, don't have to sleep that much, drink lots of coffee. Like I was that student in high school and college, just really working myself to the max and taking on that same persona into my career, into my work life, and then into graduate school, and then into motherhood. And then there came a point where you just can't do it all. You can't do it all that well. But I was still pushing myself in that direction where I wasn't being mindful of the energy that I was bringing. I just wasn't. I was completely unconscious of it. I was just going through my life, doing what I knew how to do best, study hard, work hard, get promoted, raise kids, don't know what I'm doing, but do the best that you can and try to make sure everything is in order. And one day I realized, this is unsustainable. It's unsustainable. And so this concept of managing your energy, especially if you are a primary caretaker of your kids, like I totally am, the mom of the family. I'm in charge of everything from their education to all of their appointments, social life, all of that aspects of being a mom, birthdays, Christmas, and whatnot. And I'm also running my own business. And it became clear to me, especially in the past year or so, past 2 years, that my energy is my number one resource. My energy is my number one resource. When I do not feel good, I do not produce good work. I'm not a good mom. I'm not a good person. I'm low energy. I'll be cranky. All of those aspects that happens to all of us when we're just burnt out. You're trying to do the best that you can with what you have. And, maybe you forget to sleep sometimes, or you're just trying to do it all and you can't finish it all. And so this concept of managing energy is so critical to your overall well-being. It's critical to your relationships, and it's critical to yourself. You have big ideas, big dreams, you're ambitious. Take care of your energy. Just take care of it. In a coaching session I had with a client, it was interesting because they said, Dom, so it seems like in order to get more energy, you have to exert more energy. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much it. When you exercise more, not exercise 5 hours, but you exercise and you put more energy into that, it gives your body more energy. It gives you more strength. When you're taking, that jog 1 mile to 2 miles, when you start getting into the rhythm, you get more energy from being in motion. So when in the day are you taking time to exercise or move your body? Just move your body. When are you taking the time to move your body? Because movement, it's just good for you. I mean, even if you're dancing, whatever it is that you do, like dance, you could be doing jumping jacks, whatever it is, move your body, because that is a way to increase your energy when, especially if you have a sit down job or you're on a screen, you got to move your body. Second, how many different activities do you have in a day? Are you the person that like schedules your meetings like back to back to back to back? Or do you create that breathing room in between meetings or in between activities? My suggestion is you create that breathing room in between activities. Don't jam pack your schedule, because you're just going to get burnt out. You're not going to give yourself enough of that recovery time in between activities to be present, to take a deep breath, to calm your nerves, like literally taking a deep breath. See, that just calmed my nerves. To calm your nervous system. The reason why we run on high stress levels and high cortisol levels is because we're constantly like this. Like if you feel like, you're driving to one thing and then you got to do this thing, and your body never has that chance to relax. And so part of managing your energy is making sure you have that time in between activities to breathe, to relax, to calm yourself down. And finally, the third is, how much do you commit to? How much do you commit to? How many commitments do you have in your life right now? Like, what are the things that you have to do? Like, for me, it's business stuff and house stuff. Those are the two big things. And of course, managing relationships with my family. And those are my main things. Like, if I were to say I have free time, I don't have free time. Like, I don't have it, because I've intentionally set blocks of time to work on the things that are most important to me in my life right now. And that is being a good business builder, being a good parent and wife, and being good to myself, taking care of my body, taking care of, the vessel, being physiologically energized so that I can do the work well. So psychologically, my mind is in a good place. So how many commitments do you have? Like things that you have to do. And then how many other commitments that are not, that you don't have to do you have on your plate? My suggestion is, if you have a lot of those, start to remove them, especially if it's draining your energy. The more commitments that you have, the less time you have for all the other things that are important to you. So it's either you can go like, this deep with all these commitments, or you can go really deep with the things that you put your time and your focus and your energy on. All right, so just as a recap, managing your energy. First is to move your body. Move. You have to find a way to incorporate movement into your daily lifestyle so that you get that energy from moving your body. Number 2, make sure you have breathing space between your big activities or between small activities. If you have that day where it's just like it's errands day and you're out in your car and you're driving and you're going to this shop, that shop, that shop, that shop, make it your errands day. But one thing to not do is do an errand on this day and then the next day and then the next day, because you chop up your time so much that you're constantly moving, like in your car or you're walking, but that's not good for you because you don't have longer periods where you can focus. And finally, the commitments. How many commitments do you actually have right now that you're responsible for? And if there are commitments on your plate that you don't need to do anymore, just don't do them. Take them off your plate. Make it simple. Make your life simple. The more simple you can make your day-to-day, the more energy that you'll have for yourself. Just thinking about this topic, like I can go on and on about it because it's challenging. It's challenging being the mom, and it's challenging running my own business, but it's possible, and it drives me, and it makes me happy, and it satisfies me, and I get to serve you. It really is a joy in my life. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you subscribe to my weekly newsletter. Just click on the link below to my website and type your name in. I'd love to get to know you better, get to know what your goals are, and then also subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate any likes, any comments, and let me know how I can help you. This is all a big experiment. Like, doing this daily video for the rest of this year has been so far a joy for me, because it reminds me of the constant work that one needs to do on oneself, the constant level of awareness that I have to have in my life in order to be better, in order to serve better, in order to lead better. So if you're in that position of being a business owner, being an organizational leader, or being a high-performing professional, you got to do this work. This is what sets you apart. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Be bold, be positive, take action every day.